Here's another update on the Xbox 360 recasing. I still don't know what to name it. I'm thinking like Franken 60 or something, but and whatever. But yeah, disk drive. It's almost, or it's flush-ish, my dad said that maybe we should just put a piece of plastic here to cover this. And then I was wanting, great for video, and it's failing. But the floppy drive, to have that button where you push it in, and the disk drive will pop out. And this button's already wired up, and the USB ports are wired up. So right there it looks stock. That it does not, but whatever. But I got everything placed. Mark's coming over tomorrow, and we're gonna mount this thing, the motherboard. The power supply actually it just needs to have some screws, and it will sit like that. And then we need to put plastic on the bottom and just on the side corner there. Yeah, the power supply, disk drive from the inside. I need to cut and rewire these two cables to get them to reach from there, actually, to those two plugs. And I'm thinking that maybe I should rewire the ring of light to move it somewhere else, because the hard drive needs to sit there. So yeah, maybe put a little fan in there, because heat sinks and then the air sucking out, and then this has a fan that sucks out. But yeah, the ring of light, as you know, this works to turn it on. Yeah, I can't turn it on because it's not mounted properly. This little plastic thing, I think I'll keep on just to help cool it. And the stock fans from the Xbox. Oh yeah, Franken 60, I forgot I even wrote that on there. Come on, fans, come out. Come out. There. Okay, the fans. This is just a really bunch of fail for this video. Yeah, this is going to be mounted about like that, up just like an inch of the bottom. And yeah, the USB mod will be running like under the board. And I found this little area here, and the USB from the stock 360 fits right in there, or fits right there, and then I just plugged it in and sort of like squished it in there. And then we need to cut these off, to be able to get at the AV and HDMI plugs, and then that one USB port there. And then this will be for the fan. Actually, maybe we should put like some plastic going from this piece of plastic to the back of the case, just so it'll suck air out better. But yeah, then we also have a bunch of 12 and 5 volt Molex connectors, so we can put LEDs if we want, and quite a bit. The one thing I was trying to figure out is if I should put a security switch by putting a switch, like an actual switch, between this or between these two wires here, because if these two wires aren't together, then it won't turn on, because it won't give power to the 5 volt and 12 volt leads that go to the power connector. Yeah, so that's as far as I am right now, and I have, wherever it went, the LPT cable, which will go to the computer from here. I need to go pick up some switching diodes, wherever those are, or wherever I can pick those up, and some 100 ohm resistors, which I believe I can get from the source, just down in the mall. And there's the old hard drive plug. Need to wire up to there and a 12 volt lead off the board. So when this turns on, the hard drive will turn on. instead of hooking the hard drive up to this, because this will turn the hard drive on as soon as it's plugged in. So I'm just babbling on to people who probably don't want to listen. But yeah, so this is as far as I am. Like me, Mark, and Evan, this is as far as we are on this. It's looking pretty nice. And then with all this inside, wherever, oh, there's the lid. I'll just show you what it'll look like with the lid on so far. And the cool thing, and the reason I wanted to use this case, was... Why isn't it shutting? There we go. That doesn't look right, but whatever. It's because it's a pop-off top, so you one, and then you just lift. Which is pretty nice. Oh, there. And that's how it'll look from the front, except for a piece of plastic there. And this will be the eject button for the disk drive. And this power button actually works, and I'm not sure what color to paint it. If you guys have any ideas, comment. I was thinking black because it was from an Xbox Elite, Xbox 360 Elite. Or I was thinking green because that's the Xbox logo is green. So there's a look at it from the front. Sides, nothing's changed, and the back so far. These won't be here and it'll be smoothed down. This I might just leave blank or put a maybe I shouldn't put a grate. Some plastic mesh might be good because I still have some of that from the arcades. And this will be up and mounted. So yeah. What did he write there? Huh, whatever. I can't read that. But yeah, Evan wrote Franken60 on the back of it. I still got the serial number and... But yeah, I took this computer apart originally because one, I needed the parts for an arcade cabinet, as well as the power supply was giving off a funny smell, so I didn't want to keep it in there. I was using this as a media center PC just for the TV there below, because it has a VGA connector on it. But yeah, so I got a 20 gig hard drive from there that's in a cabinet, and motherboard that's in a cabinet, and fans in a cabinet. So I just had this sitting in my room. And I was getting an Xbox from Ethan, so I thought I'd put it in here. Have a bit more work to do. Not a whole lot. Evan's not able to come over tomorrow because his dad finally got a day off work, so he's going to spend it with his dad. And hopefully Mark can take a day off. Or not take a day off, can come over. And hopefully the dad's not going to put him to work. Whatever. But yeah. So tonight I'll try to rewire DVD connections. Yeah. I wish I could turn it on and show you guys it in action, but it needs to be mounted up higher so it doesn't touch the bottom of the case. See you guys later.